Welcome to Whispers of Wonders channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Episode 1. Becoming Zina, they say shame can't kill you. But that day, I wasn't so sure. It was raining, heavy and wild, like the sky itself was angry. I stood in the center of my father's mansion, no, his empire, barefoot, with my bag in one hand and a storm in the other. His voice was thunder, booming across the marble floors, shaking my body from the inside. "You have brought disgrace to my name, Zina," he shouted. I wanted to sink into the ground, disappear. I opened my mouth to speak, but my words tangled with my tears. I was 22, pregnant, and suddenly no longer anyone's daughter. "Daddy, please, I didn't plan this." "A mistake? You call this a mistake?" His eyes were fire. "Do you know what this will do to my name? My reputation? I am a senator, for God's sake, an aspirant for governor." "I'm sorry. I didn't mean..." "You didn't mean to shame your family?" He cut in. "You didn't mean to be pregnant for a man who won't even own you?" I didn't answer. What could I say? The silence between us was broken by the sound of his hand meeting my face. The slap wasn't loud, but it echoed through me. I staggered. "Leave," he said coldly, pointing to the door. "Leave this house, Zina. Tonight." I begged. I cried. I dropped to my knees, but all I got was the slam of the front door behind me, and the rain swallowing my body like judgment. The cold bit through my clothes. The streetlights blurred through the tears in my eyes. Cars passed, their tires slicing through puddles. I stood at the edge of the driveway, soaked, humiliated, and unsure where to go. My trembling fingers dialed the only other number that mattered. "Tolu." Please, God, let him pick up. The line rang, once, twice, then voicemail. "Yo, it's Tolu. Leave a message if you're important." I hesitated, then spoke. "Tolu, it's me. I'm pregnant. Daddy kicked me out. I don't know what to do. I need you. Please call me back." I ended the call and stared at the dark sky, wondering why it hated me so much. It took me 2 days to reach Lagos. I traveled like a ghost, drifting through motor parks, using up the last naira in my purse. Strangers looked at me with pity. Some offered food. Some asked questions. But I kept moving. Auntie Remy was the only person who didn't ask why or how. When she opened her wooden door and saw me standing there, wet, weak, and broken, she just hugged me. She smelled like soap and old stew, like safety. The room she gave me was small. 1 bed, 1 kerosene stove, 1 window. But it was the most precious thing I had. That night, as I lay on a thin mattress, I felt the baby move for the first time. Auntie Remy sat beside me, holding my hand. "Zina," she said gently, "cry all you want tonight. But from tomorrow, you rise." I nodded. My tears soaked the pillow. I didn't feel strong. I felt shattered. But something in her voice told me I wouldn't stay shattered forever. That night, I let myself grieve. I grieved the girl I used to be, the senator's daughter, the good girl, the pride of her school, the perfect role model. I grieved the father who once kissed my forehead and told me I'd be great. I grieved the future I thought I had, the wedding I dreamed of, the love that vanished when I needed it most. But even as I cried, something inside me shifted. A new fire lit in my chest. They had taken everything from me. My name, my home, my future. But they didn't know that the girl they threw away would rise again. They called me a disgrace, a shame, a mistake. But they would see. One day, they would regret ever pushing me away. Because this was not the end of my story. This was the beginning of becoming Zina.